Welcome into Undisputed. I'm Jen Hale alongside Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Hi, guys.
Hey, Jen, how you doing? Happy birthday, Jen.
I'm off.
You have a birthday?
Oh,
Aw.
it is. I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Well, you do
No,
it.
go
Oh,
ahead.
it's your show.
No, go ahead. I got something special for you.
All right, happy birthday, Jen. I had a big thing planned, but
Thank you,
somebody
guys.
stole it. It's okay.
Well, no, the Pelicans stole it.
Okay.
I thought they would at least give it an early birthday present. Did you not tell them, Jen? Did they not know your...
Thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday, Jen. You the best.
But I admire the competitive fire. You don't let up.
No. We still gonna get you. Oh, I got something for him, too, Jen. It's not his birthday, but he about to get this present.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. You about to get this. It's not your birthday.
I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I think I'm just going to be fine.
You gonna wish the rain had kept raining.
Really?
And you got stuck in.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Are we going to talk about those Celtics that you love? They couldn't even score 100 points at the Knicks. Is that what we're going to talk about?
I know, and y'all lost to the Heat. What did Joel Embiid do
Who's
later?
y'all?
The Sixers. Joel Embiid, the MVP.
Wait. The Heat, who were in the conference finals last year, that Heat team, oh, they're pretty good.
Really? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're back to being the Heat.
Don't do that, Skip.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Here we go. I can't wait for that topic.
Let's have an awesome show for my birthday today, guys.
Yes,
That's
it's
what
gonna
I
be
want
great.
for my gift. And I have a feeling we're off to a great start. Hey, I'm going to hand it back to you, Shannon. Let's start today with those reports about LeBron. He just might be out several weeks with that foot injury he suffered on Sunday. Now, yeah, he did finish playing in that game, but then he left the arena and he was noticeably limping. LeBron undergoing further testing and some conversations to learn the full extent of this injury. Shannon, I'm turning the tables on you. How long do you think your man LeBron is going to be out?
Well, he should be able to play tonight. Darvin Ham said it wasn't serious, and he expected him to go.
That is
Skip
correct.
Bayless sat across from me yesterday.
Well, no, I didn't.
Yes,
He
you
said
did.
that.
No, you
said
echoed
that.
it. You said it was not serious.
No, I said Darvin Ham said he's just fine. He's good. He said the word he used, he's good.
What did I say?
He said, I didn't hear anything.
Hold on,
about
Skip.
it.
You've never, even when it happened, I said, let me ask you this. I said, from the time his birthday until February 7th, from that point on until now, has he looked like himself? Well, I haven't noticed any difference.
I haven't. I don't see any difference.
So why is he out then?
He scored 11 points in the fourth quarter
What?
after he, quote unquote, hurt himself.
So-
I heard something pop.
Can I ask you a
Why
question?
didn't you take yourself out?
Can I ask you a question? I just want to know this. Why is it when LeBron James, if someone says there's something wrong with LeBron James, you either said it's not that serious or he's lying.
Okay.
But you never called into question when Tom Brady said anything. Tom Brady had off-season surgery. He had it. How do you know? Did you perform the surgery?
No, but he announced it, and I believe he did. Okay, wait a second. Are you calling Tom Brady a liar?
Just like, if you calling LeBron James a liar about his injury, I'm absolutely calling Tom Brady a liar
What
about
exactly is his injury, Mr. Sharp? You're close. You're in the inner circle.
I'm not. No,
I
I'm not.
need to know what the injury is. They won't even say what the injury is.
Skip.
It's another mysterious LeBron.
So in other words, he's like, so again.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Why don't you tell us what the injury is?
What difference does it make if you don't know what the
Because
injury
it's
is?
full disclosure, transparency.
Why?
Just tell us.
Since when
He's
is it-
the face of the franchise. We're going to argue about this later. Is he still the face of the league?
I'm just
I
trying
can
to
make the
so,
case.
so when does full disclosure tell you I have to tell you exactly what the injury is? Since when was that a thing?
It's always been a thing. Since I first started in this business, every team is held responsible for full disclosure about injuries so that some people inside can't have insider information for gamblers about injuries.
Okay, but how about this?
It's called the injury report.
So they said
It is what?
Normally, a lot of times they say lower extremity. They don't want you to focus in. So they might say shoulder, they might say lower leg, they might say ankle, they might say foot. But they said he's injured, and there's a chance that he's going to miss significant time. That's what Sean's reported. That's what Woj reported. I'm just trying to figure how.
And where did that come from? Where do you think it came from? Seriously. Where do you think those
it came
reports
from the Lakers?
No. It always,
How do you know?
always comes. I just know how the game is played.
But Skip,
it comes from Rich Paul. Let's be honest. Let's do full disclosure.
Okay.
Let's be transparent. It comes from Rich Paul. He sets every one of these narratives.
But can I ask you a question?
This could be significant time.
I'm glad you
This
went-
could be extended.
I'm glad you went there.
Okay.
But when I've said things, you always question, well, how do you know? You can never tell, Shannon. You don't know.
No, I never question your LeBron information because you are on the inside.
But Skip, but here's the thing. So how do you? So I should take your LeBron information.
I don't have any LeBron information.
So
I just know what my eyes tell me.
So he's faking.
Okay,
that's what your eyes told you.
Here's the point. I believe you missed this point yesterday when we spoke of what happened on Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to ask the question: what in the name of Michael Jeffrey Jordan is going on here? Because
you never questioned his seriousness of his injuries either.
Well, he had one in his whole career. Would you believe that Michael Jordan played all 82 games 9 times in his career? Would you believe that he played 80-plus games? 80 and 81, 11 times.
Right.
And his last 2 years in Washington, ceremonial years, in my point of view, he played all 82. It's just he just kept playing basketball. I don't know how he did it.
But things
he had a
changed.
broken lower part of his leg, broken foot. It was down in his ankle area. He broke it, and he missed part of a season, came back, and scored 63 at Boston Garden.
But Skip, if you remember in 2000, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 2003, he said in 20 years from now, guys will not play with ticky-tack injuries or they won't play through sickness.
That. Yeah, so he predicted it.
He predicted it. Mm-hmm. So he foretold of what was to come because, as you mentioned, back then, Skip, you just played 82 games. It wasn't like, oh, I played 82. No. That's what you were expected to do.
There was no expression known as load management. Nobody had ever said, I never heard that until about, maybe 4 years ago?
Well, no, that was Pop started that.
Well, somewhere in there.
Way back.
Then that expression reared its ugly head.
Well, you remember when he was sending his players, he put them on Southwest. He was sending Tony Parker and Manu.
He started this. He did.
And Tim Duncan home. But Skip, my thing is, look, when I saw him and I was unfortunately, I was there to see him break the record, but unfortunately, I watched this man the entire game. And I came out here the next morning, I said, Skip, every time he came out the game, he took his shoe off, and they was working on the bottom of his foot. They weren't working on his ankle. I said they were working on the bottom of his foot. Yep. And I said, Skip, how many times have you seen LeBron James? I said, I've watched this man's career in its entirety. I bet you I can count on one hand, maybe on 1 or 2 fingers, how many times he started the fourth quarter on the bench. He started the fourth quarter on the bench, which is something he never does. They normally take him out, Skip, for the last, let's just say for the sake of argument, they're going to take him out and give him a rest. They'll take him out for a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, and then he's right back to start the fourth. But to get taken out and to start the fourth quarter on the bench, I said, there's something going on. I watched this man run up and down the court. His gait is not the same. He's not running the same. And let me take it. I think I can explain this a little better. I'm not the athlete that LeBron James was, but I played the game, I like to think, at a high level. I've had injuries that I was able to finish the game. And then once the game was over, I showered. If you retake me and ask me to go back out there and do it again, I couldn't do it. Because that's how great the pain was. And if I had to play a game on Monday, I couldn't do it. If I had to play a game on Tuesday, I couldn't do it. Adrenaline is a powerful drug. And when you get that in your body, you can do things that you normally couldn't do. So this notion that LeBron James played the rest of the game, well, how did he do that? Unless you've been a professional athlete, unless you said you was there at the game when Isaiah had an ankle the size of a watermelon.
I saw it.
How the hell did he continue to play if it was that bad? Adrenaline.
But it was the NBA Finals.
Right, but I'm saying, but LeBron also knows, Skip, every game is important. Because they've given up so much ground to begin with, they got no more wiggle room.
Yeah.
That's why he continued to stay in the game. But and look, I saw him walk after the game. That ain't no fake limb. That ain't nobody that, let me do this for the cameras. That man is seriously injured to the point that he can't play at the level that when you play, like I said, Skip, you're on the court. I expect you to be who you are. All I see is I don't know nothing about the ankle. I don't know nothing about the foot. All I see is James on the back. He can't play at that level right now, so he needs to sit down.
Okay. Once again, back to my first point, where I believe you missed the boat yesterday was, you were talking about how all game long he didn't look like himself.
Yes.
Well, that had to do with the other foot. It's the other one. It's the left one that they kept talking about over the last, whatever it's been, 3 weeks. The left foot. This is the right foot. They kept saying the left foot, and then one day they'd say it's the left ankle. And then the next day they'd say, no, it's the foot. It's the foot and the ankle. Then I even heard an explanation on the local TV here on Sports Spectrum LA that it was actually the ankle that was making the foot worse. Somehow the ankle's connected to the football, and I don't know, but I've never heard of this exactly before. It was mysterious, and I wanted more full disclosure. I wanted more transparency, but I never could figure out exactly what was wrong with his left foot.
Right.
Now we get to the right foot. What happened Sunday, late in the third quarter, was the other side. It's the right foot.
Right.
And he said after the game, I came down on Dwight Powell's foot and turned my ankle over. But if you watch the sequence again, he doesn't step on Dwight Powell. He just plants and turns and powers, and it's a routine push-off of the right foot, somehow right there as he stutter-stepped a little bit, and then as he pushed off his right foot, I guess something went. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it sort of stuck on the floor for a second. Something went wrong to the point that he turns to Anthony Davis as Anthony walks up to him to see how he is, and he says, I heard something pop. Well, obviously, if you heard something pop, you know and I know that's really bad. Because that meant something went. Something burst, something tore, something went very wrong to where I don't know how you're going to get up off the floor and stay in the game. And maybe it wasn't real smart to stay in the game because it was injured. It wasn't just hurt. It was actually injured. Okay? So I'm still a little mystified about why would you even stay in the game? It's not the end of the world. It was the first of the 23-game stretch down the. Okay,
you know, athletes need protection from themselves. Because this is what you're going to say.
But then Darvin said after the game, nobody told me anything about I heard it pop. He said none of our medical people said that to me.
But Skip, you have to understand, Darvin is coaching. Darvin didn't come out there and look and say, hey, big fella, you okay? Is everything good? Just like the Alabama coach says, I'm doing X's and O's. I didn't know he had this routine going on for the entirety of the year.
I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that either.
You have to know that.
Exactly. But I think the thing is with D. Ham, Skip, is that he's like, okay, he's going on, okay, the medical staff's going to handle that. He didn't go and see, hey, Bron, you okay, big fella, what's going on?
But usually you want your head trainer to come over and whisper in your ear, it's X, it's Y, it's Z,
well, I think
whatever the issue is.
What made Darvin okay is that he stayed in the game. Now, had he come out of the game, okay, now Darvin Ham's like, okay, considering this game is nip-tuck, we going down to the wire, and he